goodness. So, yet again, I am on a different server. Like one of the other servers that I played when the other two were down. We're going to head out in the county. Oh, there was 10 people in. So 2 just got off. Okay, cool. I mean, it is 3 o'clock, so the cops are probably like, yeah, we're getting off for the night.
Hey, girl.
Oh, fuck.
That almost got taken out. That's funny.
That book is so stale. What's shaking?
Hey, girl.
Hey, buddy.
You stole me a drink.
Yeah, I'm going to try and record or stream as much as I can while I have time off, so that's kind of been like my little thing that I've been doing. The cities I actually want to show you guys are not up and running yet, but I mean Splinter Chaos is 2 years old, and when it does come back online, like, we have a lot of new stuff. Hello again. But, yeah. Like, I'm just playing, like, other servers for now until Rising Sun and Splinter Chaos comes back online. I can't wait to get my server back up and running, which is Splinter Chaos, because I like the pet script that we have. I like a lot of the other stuff that we have. Hold on a minute, I'll be right back. Okay, never mind. But, no, there's a lot coming to Splinter Chaos and Rising Sun. What's cool about Splinter Chaos and Rising Sun is they're literally a one-person dev team. It's one person deving the whole server. So I have my first, I've been waiting for them to come back online. Splinter, which is my server, I usually, okay, that's where it is. Like, Splinter, my server, usually has like a bunch of MLOs. I'm very heavy on the roleplay or gunfight thing. I am not afraid to kick anybody. It doesn't matter if it's staff, donator, whatever. It's if you can't follow my rules in Splinter Chaos, then you don't belong in my community. Because I like the roleplay aspect. I hate the whole random people coming in and killing you for no reason. I mean, if you want to go do that, play GTA Online. Not 5M. And then Rising Sun Nova has the almost the same mindset as me when it comes to roleplay over everything else. Rising Sun has a full DOJ. The one thing that Rising Sun does need is cops. But like me, they don't want toxic cops, if that makes sense. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm actually right now I'm on Cons RP, which is a friend that I met from Cookout. After he got falsely accused and banned because one of the kids on the server decided to get all mad at him for no reason. I don't know the whole story. The dude started his own city. MJ's pretty cool though. But I've been playing on Cons RP, jumping back between Cons and South Beach. Either that or mostly watching YouTube. I actually thought about playing another game. Either the Star Wars Outlaw or the Castle of Frank Stone. Though the Castle of Frank Stone, you could tell it's made by the same people that make Dead by Daylight. But it's a single player Dead by Daylight. But it has all the freaking creatures from Dead by Daylight. And it has the same story thing. And I was like, do I really want to play this or do I just want to play 5M? And then I'm like, I probably should finish making Jordan. It was 10 people. Okay, there's 8 people. Oh. Something's downloading. I love my graphics pack. This place looks better in the sun. But this is actually my, how yesterday I was talking about how Roku has a custom pen. This is actually her custom pen. Well, one version of it. Rising Sun has the main version, where she actually has, custom tattoos. Eventually we'll have custom outfits. Because, I don't know, I'm one of those people that don't like being copied with outfits and stuff. I also can't wait until my other two pets are done. I kind of find it funny because most of my characters have Ava Walker is probably like my full crib. I don't know, I would have to see if I can share some stuff, but I have to be careful. See, I want to show off freaking Rising Sun, or some of Rising Sun, especially Roku's new business. Oh, I forgot about that. I need to make a whole new rest. I was going to keep the cat caf menu for the new business, but I think I might go more hold on, let me see if I can find it. Like, I don't know how I want to do it. Let me switch screens for a minute. I don't know how I want to do it yet, but eventually I want to change the cafe to something more like this. I have to go through this list and see like what I want. But with it being called Soul Sushi, I wanted to add more to it. I know, like these things actually look really cool. And then of course they have like tons of different, drinks and everything. So I know that I want to add sake, which is very Japanese traditional. Cannot talk. But I know I want to add that. I love the fact how they have Jack and Coke here. I want to keep the mochi ice cream. I don't know. I have to go through that eventually. I do want some of these other drinks though, like the sweet tea. Like the soda, sweet tea, Japanese tea, so on and so on. I don't know. We'll have to go through this eventually, but this will. I know that I want like these sushi dinners for Roku's new restaurant on Rising Sun, with it being called Soul Sushi and everything. No, it's gonna eat me. I need to make sure that it's not too much. But eventually, like, Nova's really cool, so he can help make like a custom menu. And I heard cop sirens. I heard cop sirens, but I don't see no. Last time I heard a cop siren, there was a cop car over there with the lights. I'm not doing nothing wrong. My only annoyance with this city, and I hate to nitpick at cities because as a owner myself, I know that it's very difficult to get scripts to work together and all that stuff. But I wish this had more Civs job. Other than the player-owned businesses, I wish I had like 17 moments jobs. Because I'm not good with mini games, so I tend to stay away from the criminal side of stuff unless I have like a group with me. How many rocks do I have to clean yet? 23. And I think there's some more in the car. Like, making jewelry. This is the most tedious part about making jewelry. Is standing here and washing the stones one by one. Oh my god. It's a good thing that I slept all night. Or I would be so annoyed. Ooh, there's so many people on. So, also on this server, there's a group of people that actually run around and call themselves the Barbie dolls. I haven't ran into them, thank God, but there's literally a group on here that calls themselves the Barbie dolls, and it's like, I try to avoid them at all costs as possible. I wonder if Nova will kick my butt if I showed off so juicy. I mean, it is. Sorry, had to mute myself really quick. My mom just left for work, so I had to say bye to her. Yeah, sorry if I'm not doing much. I'm just trying to finish washing these stones. I've been at this for I don't know how many days. You don't want to see my Jeep. That's all I'm gonna say. You don't want to see somebody's near me because more stuff is downloading. Sorry. ADHD moment. I can always tell when a car that I don't know or clothing that I don't know or something is near me because I have to download assets on. So, and when you clear your cache, because I was having that issue with that other city always timing out, I don't know if they fixed it. I just got annoyed with it. done yet. Oh my god, there's 2 more. Yay. Another thing I don't like about the city is the murder kitties are invincible, and there's murder kitties where there shouldn't be murder kitties. So me coming out here and hanging in the back, like hanging around and stuff, it makes me like very nervous. As I said, I've been up to this for a while. And to think that I have to cut down all these jewelry, all these gems, and make these into gold bars. There's gonna be like, Still don't know what that's for. Those are all my licenses. Oh, that's great. See, I wish there was more jobs. Like right now, they only have player-owned jobs, which is kind of annoying. So if you're not like police or a player-owned business or EMS, there is no civ jobs. So the only way that civs make money is hunting, fishing, or making jewelry or crime. Which, from what I heard from the other criminals around the city, is not worth it because you don't get paid crap. Again, there's also diving too. I don't know. It's a city that I can do stuff in if I'm bored. But I wish I had more. Another problem, I wouldn't recommend this for anybody that doesn't like cop run servers. Not saying that the cops are bad on here, but the cops outnumber the civs, criminals, whatever. Like I said, I play it because I have a friend, like I know the person that, like one of the people that own it. Oh my goodness, and I hate this phone. I hate this stupid phone. So annoying. I don't know who I sent money to. Who did I send money to? I don't remember who I sent money to. They telling Karen that somebody emptied her stash. I don't want to, but I might venture on to cookout, even though it's just very blah. Oh crap, I just got DM. Hold on. Sorry, I don't mean to like keep pausing, but Noah was just telling me about he's going to add a job, so I kind of had to ask him if he wanted me to go through that menu that I was showing to see if I should make the menu for Soul Sushi. I really want to show. Hold on. I'm actually asking him right now. Like, if he would mind if I go and show off Soul Sushi, why I want to change the menu and get rid of the cat calf menu. But I don't know if he wants us showing off the server yet. Because there's a lot of work done that needs to be done on it yet. Like, but let me just say, you would not believe how many gas stations are in the GTA map until you have to go through the whole map as a staff and set up all the gas stations. Because there is 26 gas stations, not counting the one behind Rex Diner, and not counting the one down at the helipads. But just those 26 stations, over 100 pumps. And I had to sit there and like literally write the name down of each pump, like each station, and then add the pumps. What's cool though, and because like we actually are planning to like RP everything out, is there's 4 different kind of grades of gas. Of course, when everybody's going to start it, you're going to have the 86. That is the normal. Like that is the normal gas. Is the 86. And then don't mind me. I'm gonna go do some more rocks because I want to get these done. Because I want to see how much I can break the economy by doing jewelry. I'm joking. But no, but there's different types of gas, and like at first I was gonna set up like all the big stations with all four different gas types. And then I was thinking like, wait a minute. Like there's like you have the gas stations that are in Harmony. There's literally 4 of them. I think 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's about 4 of them in Harmony. One is 3 pumps, one is 4 pumps, one is 2 pumps, and there's another one that's 2 pumps. And it was like, okay, well, what are we going to do with those? Because if we go the way that we want to, those are only going to have the 1st and 2nd grade. So we decided that the city's going to progress with its community. It is Rising Sun and also Splinter Chaos will rise with its community. So you're not going to have... I'm trying to think of how to explain it. Splinter, we're still working on stuff. There's views that I have, and then my boyfriend has other views. So we kind of like end up button heads with the city. Though I'm not afraid to freaking tell people that most of my hard work money goes into that city, so I should have say. And I want a fully working roleplay server with as less gunfight as possible. I am going to crack down on the fucking gunfight. Excuse my language. But I think it ruins servers. Just allowing people to carry away and shoot. I mean, if you want to do that stuff, go to free roam or go back to GTA Online. I also a lot of the servers I play are 18 plus now, so we won't even let kids into the city. If we end up, if that kid can be mature, and that is, I mean, a big mature, then we will let them in. I have somebody, I think that's like 16 or 17 that wants to play on my server. He's chill. He's actually chill, and he's Norwegian. And he's a really good friend. So I don't mind him. But then you have a 19-year-old or 20-year-old that has main character syndrome that thinks that he needs to be a terrorist. And it's like, dude, you know you can't do that. I'm like, I am literally cracking down on the bull crap. Because I want roleplay over gunfight. Like, if your RP is only guns, well, then maybe you should just get lost. Like, I hate to say it like that, but I think toxic police and people that only care about, like, shooting in the city and stuff is just, yeah. But back to like the whole Rise and Sun thing. The gas station, though, what's really cool about it is it's going to start with the low grade, because that's what all the cars are going to have, is the low grade. And then eventually, I guess there's going to be a thing that's set up where people can go do the fuel job and work on getting the higher grade fuel. And once you get the higher grade fuel, that's when the gas stations can slowly change their fuel. And what's really cool is how the script works. Like, say if you have 86 and you want to put like 96. I can't remember what the numbers are. But say you have 86 and you want to put 96 in. You either are going to have to siphon out all the gas of your car and refill it with the 96, or you're going to have to wait until that car runs out of gas and then fill it with the 96. It actually will not let you mix the two gas grades. So, like, I'm excited about that in Rise and Sun. I'm also excited about like Nova does all his own like UI, and like when he develops a server, you're not going to see any other server like it. He changes the UI, he changes the inventory, he changes. Like, I know he wanted to get, like, where you go into a store and, like, the slushy machines will work, or that you could pick up a donut or something. So, like, seriously, if you're looking for something that's, like, full-on role play and not catering to cops and gang people, I mean, I don't mind gang RP. I actually want to bring in a gang system that has, like, Wrapped. Like, what's cool about Splinter Chaos is I like the RP so much that I literally have 10 characters. But even though I have 10 characters, yes, they may know each other. Yes, you may see, say, Ava or Jinx going at it on Birdie or something. Like Birdie or Squawk or whatever the Twitter thing is. That's like another thing. Like, your characters can actually know each other, but you cannot use information. So, say that a scout, okay, Ava and Jinx, for instance. Jinx in Splinter Chaos has a underground hacker facility. If you see a RC in the car, like a RC truck driving around, it's most likely going to be freaking Jinx. She is a intelligent person, and she likes to keep an eye on the city. She likes to not spy, but she's more of a information person. Like, she uses hacking and stuff to get the upper hand on everything. But she does it in secret. You will never know that, like, Jinx is a bad person. And she actually hates my full prim, Ava. Because the whole story between Jinx and Ava is a full-on serial killer. She is unstable. She has no remorse. She has no soul. She don't care about anything in the world. She will walk around the city as an empty shell. Be nice if she has to. People do like to hit on her, and she'll give them the warning. And if they don't back off, she will do something. And but like Ava's whole thing, like there's times that when I first introduced Ava to my first city, I literally made cops rage quit. Not on intentionally. I was just role playing. It's just they hate that they couldn't capture, that they couldn't control her. And like this is where my dislike for cops come from, because they wanted good RP. I gave them good RP, but because they were up against a writer, that when I make a character, my characters have full backstories. Ava, Jinx. Well, no. Ava, Nico, Roku, and Scout are the ones that have like the most foolish backstories of all of my characters. Like Nico, my character Nico, he is my only guy character, and you will only see him in Splinter Chaos. I do not feel comfortable bringing my guy character out to other cities. Of course, everybody's like, oh, well, you can bring him out. And it's like, no, it's like, Nico stays on Splinter. That's where he stays. And, but Nico, he is actually my first character that actually comes from another country. Nico was actually born in Italy. And he has like a name for himself over there, because he ran a underground he was like a underground drug lord, and Nico can be psychotic. Him and Eva are probably my most psychotic characters. They're calm. They play the, oh, we're a nice person act until you like push them the wrong way, and then they're kind of like, okay, now you pay. I should go get more rocks, because look how much I have to fill yet. Do I want to go get 70 more rocks? But the whole story with Nico and how he ends up in Splinter Chaos and LS is his dad was actually under investigation, was undercover to find a gang that was hiding under the streets, and that was selling everything you can possibly think of, to the point that they sent his dad undercover. Nico realized that his dad was undercover, so he ended up hiding in the shadow, letting his best friend take over their gang. And one night, Nico's dad hit them with a raid. Nico lost a lot of his people, but Nico and his best friend ran away. when his dad found out that his kid was behind this group, well, you can just imagine how that was going to go. So Nico, going for revenge, ends up going back to his house, and I'm not going to go into gruesome stories. Like, I'm not going to go through like gruesomeness because I don't know if Twitch and YouTube will like that. But he pretty much gets rid of his family. His mother, his sisters, brothers. While he is fighting his dad, he gets injured. But he happens to take out his dad too, as revenge for what happened to his group. And after that, like, his friend takes care of him, and he ends up getting Nico out of Italy, and then Nico ends up starting Demon Claws, which is his group, in LS. And because the drugs are hidden in our city, either you can go and find them yourself, or you can follow the rumors and stuff and go find Nico. And for a small price, Nico might tell you where they are. So that's why I have Nico. Then you have my group that is the White Rose. Jinx is the leader. She is the hacker. Very intelligent, very paying attention to everything in the city. She can either be your best friend or your worst enemy. Say if somebody comes after, like a group comes after the White Rose, she'll rat them out to the police. Like, she likes to play devil's advocate, I think it is. With Jinx, there's Kayla Quinn. Kayla Quinn is a mafia darter. She is also a con artist. She's very professional, and she handles... She's kind of the one that tries to handle everything before Jinx gets involved, or the other girl. And then you have Allison. Allison Nelson is who... Oh, it's a murder kitty! Sorry. ADHD. Oh, that murder kitty like came out of nowhere. But anyways. But Allison Nelson, she is kind of what you call a hit woman. She's one of those people that you will not see. You will not know that she's a hit woman until you mess with the White Rose to the point that they want you gone. Or say if there's a person, because me and my boyfriend don't like giving snipers out because snipers are very heavily abused, and let's face it, some people just don't know how to RP with snipers. But she kind of, like, she kinda does her thing. I might get rid of the sniper for her and she just go like full stealth. I don't know yet. Let's see. But that's pretty much the White Rose. Like, they're criminals, but to a different standards than, say, a drug lord or psychotic person that murders people. Like, trying to think. Who are the others? The Alexandria sisters, which is Scout, Nova, and Pandora. Scout is the oldest, while Nova and Pandora are the youngest. Well, Pandora's the youngest. She's like 18, but the girl has a partying issue where she carries like fake IDs and stuff just so she can get to like drinking or get in the clubs and stuff like that. Nova Alexandria, I might actually get rid of her. I think I might get rid of Nova Alexandria. She used to be the VP of the loss, and we decided not to do the loss anymore because it's just one of those gangs that are. I'd rather be creative with Demon Claw or Pretty Poison or the White Rose. So I might also get Pandora into like the new unicorn and stuff. I don't know. She's definitely a wild soul. Very you only live once, so have fun. But that's the youngest one, and she don't go by Alexandria, even though she's an Alexandria sister. She goes by Pandora Gray. And then you have Scout. Scout is kind of like in Splinter Chaos is the car scene person. She, like a lot of people will refer to her as the Queen of Racing or whatever, but it's just a storyline. It's my way of bringing the car scene into the city. Just like the whole thing with the drugs. Like the drugs for Nico. Nico will always be a drug lord. So, as RP, he's going to be the character that brings in the drug stuff. Which is kind of funny because Jinx will blackmail Nico. So, what Nico knows, Jinx kind of knows because, like I said, Jinx is a information person. She pays attention to everything. Like, I know, like, at one time, she actually did blackmail Nico in Barbie or Squawk or whatever you want to call it, whatever phone it is. But she actually blackmailed Nico and is like, I won't tell anybody about who you are if you give me a 500K. So, or no, it wasn't 500K. She needed money, and knowing that he had like a lot of stuff on him, like illegal stuff, he literally went to Pandora's place of work, hid the stuff inside the table, and then left Jinx nowhere to get it. And like that's my other problem that I have with like a lot of cities is your characters are not allowed to know each other. And it's, I don't know, I think it cuts out RP way too much. Coming from a V-menu server where I mostly RP'd alone because I just didn't have that many friends. I build up all these stories. But yeah, anyways, but Scout's like, she owns a group, it's set up like a gang, but it's not a gang. It's actually a car community. But she runs a group that's called Pretty Poison, and she has a mechanic shop that is with the same name. Then there's Eva. Then there's Eva and Chloe Storm. Eva and Chloe Storm are actually twin sisters. But when they were born, their mom couldn't handle 3 kids, so they gave up Chloe for adoption. So Chloe never grew up with the Walkers. It's why her name is Chloe Storm, or Cleo Storm, however you want to pronounce it. Cleo's just your normal person, so she's actually a normal Civ that likes working on cars and at a mechanic shop. Other than that, like, I don't have much planned for her, unless we add like card boosting or chop chops. Then she might get into that stuff. But that's the only thing that Chloe really does anything. And then Eva is just psychotic. No remorse, no soul, just an empty shell that can snap at any time. I told my friend, I'm like, I don't know if you want me to bring out the full Eva. I'm like, she could be a handful. And he thinks that he knows how to deal with Eva. Okay. We will see. Because Eva is so bad to the point that she uses a second identity at times. And like, she uses a second identity at times, and one of my favorite role plays with her, like one of my favorite scenes with her, is the cops cornered me up at Toledo, and she was as her alter ego, which I forget the name of that character. Oh, I can't remember what the name of that. Oh, what was the name of that? I'm trying to think of what the name of her alter ego was. But she had a fake ID. And that fake ID I can't remember what the name is. I found it once. Like, I literally found it once. I know it was something Ruby Summers. That's what Ava used to go by, was Ruby Summers, when she didn't want people to know who she was. And the cops cornered Ruby Summers up at Toledo one time, and when they cornered her, they put her in handcuffs, was about ready to take her fingerprints, which would have told them that she was Eva. And my friends were driving Eva's RV around. And what do you know? The cops, wanting to catch Eva that bad, freaking went after the RV. Left Ruby Summers go. And it was kind of funny because my friend at the time, that was like the detective on the case, was like, hey, do you guys still have a hold of that chick? I think that was Ava. And everybody's like, no, we let her go. And he's like, yeah. By the time they went back to the gas station, like, there was a friend that already picked me up and took me back to the city. But Eva was a handful, and I don't bring out her full character anymore, because what was very detailed RP to me, the cops and even the server owner was like, oh, well, that's toxic. And I'm like, it's not toxic. I'm like, you just don't know how to roleplay. I mean, that city, their roleplay was how they catched all the criminals was to the one lead of state, which was an executive at the time, or a director of the server, used to have staff members that were in police force spectate people just so they knew where the criminals were. I mean, this is also the same person that took a donator jet that was for all donators and slapped a state livery on it and said, oh, State's Air 1 is a jet. But no, they got mad because they couldn't. Like, I even warned them all before I even made the character. I was like, you guys do know that you're up against a writer. I'm like, are you sure you're going to handle it? Because if it's placed out right, this could last for a month, not like 5 minutes. And everybody was fine with it. I just guess they were not expecting my true nature of role-playing coming out in a character that was a menace. And the thing is, I don't power game or anything. I always made sure to ask, like, hey, is this okay? Hey, is it okay if I do this? Another thing that helped out Ava is she hid in the open. After about almost a year, I think it was like almost a year, but I actually put the character on the back burner because it got to the point where if somebody had the name, like, would say Ava or Ava Walker or something, people would be like, you know. So she's another character that I don't bring on too many servers because I don't think cops will be able to handle her. I mean, she will be in Splintered Chaos and she will be in Rising Sun. Only because Nova finds it a challenge to try to take down Ava. I'm trying to think of my other characters. Well, Roku here. She is actually my first and original character in 5M. And when I brought in all my other characters, because she had a mansion that had multiple rooms, she used to house my other characters, give them a place to live until, like, she gave them a place to live until they could get on their own feet. So Roku knows all my characters. She does not ask about their lifestyles. She worries about herself. And that's pretty much Roku. She knows all my characters because she gave them a place to live when they were going to be homeless or something. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones. The newest to my characters is probably my detective on Splintered Chaos. She will only be on Splintered Chaos, but I don't like working under departments because of the whole cop thing. So she is more like a private eye. Like, she will be the one that will even go after corrupted cops if word gets out that there's corrupted cops. So that's my character, Luna. I'm trying to think if there's any others that I am forgetting. Because I think I said Nico, 3 girls, 2 twins. Roku, Scout, Pandora. I feel like there's one missing. Nico, Jinx, Kayla, Allison, Pandora, Scout, Roku, Eva, Chloe, Luna. No, that's all 10 of them. So those are all my characters for Splinter. On Rising Sun, Ava, Roku, and Scout are all in Rising Sun. But there is 2 new characters. There's the VP of the state, which is Kara Blackthorn. She's literally the VP of the state. She's not going to be very much in the picture. Only when, like, there needs to be, like, the way that Rising Sun's going to be, I guess, from what I heard so far, is nothing is changing in Rising Sun unless it goes through the DOJ and all that stuff. So it has to be like a vote or something. So there's literally like a full-on DOJ. Then you have the president and vice president, which is Kira's the president, well, VP. You have the person that will do business licenses and stuff. So that's who Kira. Like, that's pretty much who Kira is. Then there's my other new character that I have on Rising Sun. Her name is Livy. Livy Rosa. And Livy Rosa, I started writing the story, but she actually comes from Japan. Like Roku's family's from Japan, but she was born in LS. So I can't say that her family's from Japan, but Roku was not born in Japan. Where Livy was actually born in Japan. And she got into like cybernetic stuff. So she was an only child. She got into cybernetic stuff and ended up in a really bad car accident on her way home from college one time, and she ended up losing like her leg and some other stuff. So then she ended up, because she was into cybernetic stuff, like if you've seen her, she looks like something straight out of freaking cyberpunk. I'm just gonna say that. She is straight out of freaking cyberpunk. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with her in the city yet. I know when people look at her, like, they're shocked because of all her cybernetic stuff. I might actually just make her a straight, like a, I'm trying to think. I don't know, I might make her like kind of homeless or something for now, or just living on the streets. Sorry, I just got a DM, so I was just answering to a DM. But, yeah. I would come back to washing these stones. Because I want to go show Rising Sun for a minute. My goodness. Come on, Roku, stop being stupid. But, I almost hit that person. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with Livy yet. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm very, very picky about when I roleplay certain characters. Like, they stay to their traits. Now, with Roku here, because of how much her character has developed throughout servers, because she is the one that I use for almost every server, she can be Civ or Krem, or like she can go between the worlds of good and evil, or good and bad. She never killed anybody. Which is a good thing.
Richard Byrne. Hello there. What's up?
Okay, where's the garage? There we go. I'm actually going to switch servers. So, hold on for a minute. Hold on, let me switch to the other thing. But this was the other game that I was thinking about recording. This game is fun. But it's from the world of Dead by Daylight. But it's a single player, it's not multiplayer. So I was thinking about doing this one. But I also thought about doing Copycat, Storage Hunters, how many people are even on here? There's only 7 people on cons. That's not the one I want to go to, though. This is the one I want to go to. And of course I have to change game build. Still think it's funny when it's just a starting vibe. I'm up. It shows like the snowy screen. Just to let you know, this is a whole new server. So there's not much on it right now. It's being worked on. I know the plans for this city, like so far, and I can't wait. I really cannot wait for Rising Sun and Splintered to be back up. Because I am going mad crazy. Maybe for Splinter, maybe I'll like, trying to think. For Splinter, I might, do like developing, like I might show off like the development or whatever. I really can't show it in this one. Let me mute that for a minute because I don't want YouTube being all like, oh my god, we know that song. Because I'm actually recording on YouTube while I'm streaming, so I don't go live on YouTube because I don't have a fancy Streamland. And as you could tell, you can already tell that Roku has the custom tattoos. She doesn't have any of her custom outfits yet, or the cat ears I got for her. I'm not too worried about that because there needs to be other stuff done before that. Up and waking up on the floor. But as you can tell, eventually there's gonna be a like in the middle of her back, there's gonna be a nine-tailed fox. Let me see if I can actually find that picture. I will show it, but this is eventually going to be her back tattoo, which I can't wait. It's a nine-tailed fox. That's going to eventually be her, yeah, her back tattoo, pretty much. Okay. So it looks like a normal building. Don't mind the lights sticking out. That's just my graphics pack and I don't know how to stop it. I actually gave up cat calf for this place. That's the sign for Soul Sushi. But this is why I was talking about I wanted to change the menu. Because wait until you see this place. And this is one of the entrance. You have this whole fancy thing. Another entrance there. TV. You have like all the sushi stuff. Looks like it's mostly like sushi and wine, so I might have to figure out a menu with that. Eventually, this is where people are going to be able, like, instead of having the cats the pet, like how Cat Calf has them for stress reduce, there's going to be a thing in here that you can just hang out here, and while you hang out here, I don't know how Nova's going to do it yet, but this is where you will come to get rid of stress, is the meditation temple. And then this is the whole dining area. Eventually all these chairs will work. Oh yeah, I gotta show these like artwork. Like another place why I picked this is the artwork. Like you have that one. You have that one. I plan on still putting the cats on here. But I think I'm gonna put the cats like on these lamps or like sitting on one of the chairs or something. But it just has like a bunch of different artwork. More sushi stuff. So this is why I wanted to change the menu so much, is because there's a lot of sushi stuff. Which is kind of cool because a lot of the sushi stuff I've seen in that list. But that's one of the pictures. That's one of the pictures. I like how it indicates the guy and girl bathroom. Let me go back to the office. The office, you have those ones. You have like the soccer tree. And then this is my office. You have that big mural. You have that one. locker room, which is nothing special about the locker room. Probably put a cat back here too. The small kitchen, the back door that leads to absolutely. Okay, kick the door, why don't you? The back door that leads to absolutely nowhere. Ingredients, the kitchen. Did I lock this one? No, I didn't. And then you have like the whole bar. But yeah, this is pretty much Roku's new, this is what I gave Cat Calf up for. So I want to be creative with it.
Going. Well, I chilled in Desmucci on the beach yesterday, and I got on Western to get home. Man, traffic was crazy.
See, I don't know what else, like, I don't know. But what's really nice is it's also like right here. So it's not even near the rest of this. It's not near the rest of the city. So you're gonna have to actually come out here. Yeah, all these gas stations. Mostly all these gas stations, but 2 of them I had to set up. I did set up Rex Diner. Well, Rex, a little gas station, because it wouldn't work if I didn't. Person's not showing up on this map. Interesting. But yeah, there's not much on, like there's not much in this city right now. I guess from what Nova told me that with the UI being done, he can start adding everything else in, which means we can start testing stuff. So I definitely am going to have to work on, because he said something about bringing in the jobs and stuff. So I'm definitely going to have to work after I'm done streaming tonight. Or, yeah, after I'm done streaming, definitely going to have to, work on this place. There's a lot of other stuff, like there's a lot more maps in here. I just don't know how much I am allowed to show. Oh, well, I guess I can show you one thing. Actually, I'm not going to mess with it because I don't want to break it. One of my favorite getaway spots, and the cops can never freaking find you. If you ever need to run away from a cop when you're in GTA, always come to this building. It doesn't always look like this, but you can find this area right here. And all you have to do is slash pass out and you literally hide behind the rock and nobody can see you. You know how many times I ditch the cops, just come in here and hide in behind this rock? Because I don't like getting into shootouts if I don't have to. And this phone. I love this phone. This is the LB phone. Yeah, I don't have much money. Don't even have Twitter set up. Oh, I'm gonna have to rewrite. No, I'm gonna have to rewrite. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewrite the thing because I don't work at Kickoff anymore. But yeah, pretty much that's so sushi. I don't know if he has. As I said, this is like still all the work in progress. I don't know if he has. I can't remember if he has. Oh, he does not. Wow, that was bad. Oh, he still does have the snowmans. I was picking on the snowman because Sandy Reborn has well, he has the Noah has the Christmas stuff up. Let me go see if I can find them. I think they're over here. I love this. I love Sandy Reborn. It literally makes me feel like what Centrella used to be before the mine fire. Oh, right here they are. There is a snowman colt around the Christmas tree. I still pick on the fact that there's a snowman colt around the Christmas tree. Yep. It is just a eerie little thing that I find funny. I'm not going to show all this off, but yeah, this is Sandy. This is Sandy Reborn. More snowman people. But yeah.
I like turtles. Oh, fuck. Hey! How are you?
I swear a mother can't be a mother anymore. People freak out when I tell them that
Hey,
I
you!
regularly keep my kids slightly undercooked meat.
Okay, these locals are crazy. But yeah. Like, I don't want to show all this off because I want to wait until.
Hey, look
Glad I
at
got out of the city.
You got that right.
But I can't wait to see if there's going to end up being maps for all these places here. But I seriously feel like this, like, I don't know, it just gives me Centralia vibes before Centralia was, everybody was paid to move out. And yeah, I know that shows my age because, but yeah. Believe it or not, I still remember as a little kid going through Centralia and all the houses were there. My dad used to like scaring the crap out of me by saying about the mine fire underneath the ground and that the ground could collapse. And I was like, well, then why are you driving on the road if it's going to collapse? But yeah, there's a lot of really, really cool things. I don't know how much I can share, but there's a lot of cool things coming to Rising Sun. Let's go back to my little area. And let me just say, this is the best place to have a restaurant. Like, just look at this. And so much parking. Like, I can hold events out here. That's like what's really cool. Like, I can hire like a DJ or hold a car show or something. Like, I could put all the like, say that I hold a car show, I can use all these back parking lots for the car show. And then we could put like the DJ booth like right here. I don't know. I have so much ideas for this stuff. It's better than Cat Caf. It's so much better. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Should I play another game? Hi, Nova. Trying to think if I want to keep working on the jewelry on cons or go play another game. Oh, by the way, the snowman Colt is still there. I was showing off the snowman Colt. There's like nobody on there. I already washed my money. Don't want to go there. There's all in here. Are those all the new emotes that you have? Oh, I didn't even show off like Roku's gang stuff. I did show off the tattoo that I want for her back though. I was like, yeah, I'm like, this is the tattoo that I want for her back. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Why can't I find it? Oh, I can't find it now. Dang it. And then there. Actually, I don't think it's Killstar. I think it's actually Jinx. What I'm looking for. It is Jinx. But I keep going back to that freaking Ninetales, like with the fox ears and the Ninetales. But thanks to people like Ruby, anyways, I think I'm gonna go back to working on jewelry. I think I'm gonna shut off I think I'm going to shut off recording for YouTube for now.